Last name Barron. If you have heard, you know that Barron stands up in the city council. But a secret, except for those of us who were active in Brooklyn, those of us who had children in the school system, those of us who fought against police brutality, we know the better half of the Barron couple. And that's Inez Barron. And she's here today. She just recently won with a People's Campaign an election to the State Assembly representing Canarsie, East New York, and Brownsville. This is a sister that's taking the people's agenda to Albany and has the guts to stand up against those who don't want to hear or act on the people's agenda. Inez Barron. Peace and power. It's an honor to be here with you, with the people in the streets, bringing attention to the issues that are so important to us. I want to thank the organizers for bringing us here so that we have a voice and a presence, so that even as people are walking past, they can know that this is not an issue that is just something that's symbolic, but an issue that we are concerned about. I have been elected to the New York State Assembly, and I tell people that I'm following in the tradition of my husband, Councilmember Charles Barron, who calls himself an elected activist. And by that, it means that we're not just in the halls getting legislation that reflects what it is that affects the people, but we're here at events such as this that bring a voice to what's going on. Now, my background for the last 36 years has been education. I was an elementary school teacher, organizer in that event, and I go all the way back to Ocean Hill Brownsville Day, which again was a people's movement to bring the issue of attention that people are the ones that this system is important to serve. And we've got to continue to organize in that regard. Now, an issue that's prevalent now is the fact that the mayor wants to close daycare centers that are providing care to 5-year-olds and push those children into the Board of Education. I'm opposed to that for several reasons. There's no plan. That's the number one reason. There's no way to guarantee that those same children who are entitled service from 9 to 6 or from 8 to 6 will get that service in a public school setting. That concerns me. All of the schools that these children will be going to do not have after-school programs that would entitle them to get those privileges that they should have. So I stand here in solidarity with the issues regarding women and those things that women are engaged in. We know that women are still underrepresented in legislature. Women are underpaid in those positions that they serve, where men get the same, have the same job description but get greater pay. And we're here to say that those are the issues that we're going to continue to fight. Not only are we fighting against issues that are opposed to women having equity here in our communities, but in the state, in the nation, and across the other nations. And we stand to say we stand in solidarity with all of those issues, and we're going to continue to fight. And we want to ask you to continue to organize block by block in your community and to join those organizations that are advancing the cause for women. Peace and power. Let's continue to struggle.
So the importance of today is not for you to just listen to speeches, as my sister said, not just for you to sign up on a billboard. The importance of it is that if you are not part of anything, you must join something today or start something. Because we want all of the warriors, and all of us have warriorship in us. And so we must take that and put it into practice. Because the only thing that oppressors listen to is organized force, the mighty fist. If you need to take any other means of action, that is the only thing. They don't listen to petitions. They don't listen to lobbying. And they don't listen just to rally and marches unless they know those rallies and marches reflect a movement that is extremely powerful. So everything that we benefit from today, a lot of people are losing their jobs. There used to not be unemployment insurance. There used to not be tenant rights. There used not to be food stamps and Medicaid. Those things came as a result of people taking to the streets and shutting down the cities across the country to demand those things, and we are still benefiting from it. So the question you need to ask yourself today, while you are listening to other people speak, is what am I doing? Am I doing enough? Am I doing nothing and need to do something?
My name is Sarah Rodriguez. I worked for Stella Doro for 11 years. And after Briarwood Partners took over Kraft, they didn't waste any time to demand cut wages. They want to eliminate 12 sick days. They want to take 1 week vacation. They wanted to take 6 holidays. And most of all, the cut wages are affecting women. They wanted to take it out $1 per hour for the table packers. The table packers are all women, and we are here to ask you for your support to come to the picket line or to go to the stores and ask the manager if they can take out the cookies from the shelves. This is the only way we can win this fight, by trying to take the product out of the shelves until we get a fair contract. So we want you to help us this fight. We are 7 months on the street, 135 workers on the street. So I'm sorry, I'm a little nervous. We're gonna have a rally on Wednesday, March the 11th at 3 o'clock. If some of you can come, you're gonna help us by supporting us, by showing these people that people that have money, they can just come and get our people on the streets. I'm sorry, I'm a little nervous.
Congratulations on all the women over here and around the world. The reason we work on the strike is because these people from Brian Bush Company, we have a woman that makes $18 an hour. The last proposal was to bring it from $18 to $14 an hour. 80% of the people who are going to be affected by this cut are women. Some of them are grandmothers, mothers, and because of the society, there's a lot of women that are single mothers. So we need a lot of support from your side too. We're going to have a rally on Wednesday at from 3 to 6. I saw the location is 237th Street and Broadway in the Bronx. You can reach over there by taking number 1 train all the way to 238th Street. We'll be there since early in the morning. But the rally starts at 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Thank you.
That sister might have been a little nervous speaking to a crowd, but she wasn't a coward, nor was she nervous about withholding her labor and not working under unjust treatment on her job. How many of us could say this? How many of us are afraid to even organize a committee to go and approach our managers? So the Stella Doros are brave workers, because it takes a lot to risk to stand up against your boss, whether you're organizing or going on strike. And those kind of movements and actions are going on around the country, including the Republic window workers who took over the factory and sat in the factory. So that's what's going on. You ain't going to see it in the Post and the news, and you're not going to see it in the Times. We have to send the word through the movement what's going on.